So it looks like OBS crashed right as I walked away for lunch. Rip. Okay, well, we're back. Alright, so the vote was flagellant focused into leper focused. Okay. That's fine. Let's try a flagellant focused comp first. Maybe we do in the other order. I wanted to play with the leper. Alright, but I want to check out some skills. I want to check out this thing. I want to see how this actually functions. And I kind of want to check out has a shit ton of accuracy on it. Damage and crit while bleeding. %10 healing received, 30% bleed skill chance if afflicted. 25% damage afflicted. Ah, dude, but it doesn't. The problem with this is it doesn't do anything until I'm afflicted. So what instead if it was something like? So this is. While bleeding. Plus bleed skill chance, plus crit, stress dealt while bleeding, versus bleeding. This is damage versus bleeding, crit versus bleeding, accuracy. But only 6 accuracy. Accuracy base is 100 on Punish, 95 on Reign of Sorrows. And if we don't run movement resist on this unit is going to repeatedly be in rank 3. Like, repeatedly. No movement resist on any of those items, I don't think. Painful. And what would we do differently if we built the Jester, the Leper comp again? Still have to run move resist. 80%, not even that great. Where's my move resist trinket? There. Kinda wanna go big leper again, kinda. 90% move resist, I guess. Four accuracy, 12 accuracy. This is minus accuracy on it. There's no other move resist though, right? No, I think that's a big oversight, man. Move is so dominant in this game right now. Between Come Hither and the Abomination both having fairly efficient move skills. The other thing we ended up having to have was a movement skill of our own. I think we ended up doing that. I think it's what we ended up running. Too bad the leper's items are so unexciting. So how are we killing them once we're disrupting their movement? So we're trying to use the leopard essentially to keep our positions open. Lord Mortimer, hey, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're excited about the content today, man, but I really don't like backseating. So when you tell me things and say things like, trust me, do this, do exactly these things, it really puts me off. I have no interest in doing what you want me to do. What else? So Shieldbreaker lets us be a little bit more reactive to being moved. There's two ways to deal with the leper. You either get a very lucky roll on him, and with 90 move resist, it has to be very lucky indeed. Maybe not that, I mean 125 move we're seeing. So still 35% move chance. A third of the time we get fucked even despite running the trinket. But that's gotta be better than 2/3 of the time we get fucked, right? But most of the time they're not trying to knock leper back, because most of the time knocking leper back doesn't work. Most of the time what they're doing is pulling two sets of people in front of the leper over 2 turns. And I'm kind of looking for a comp that kills things. People with fallback are the Grave Robber and the Highwayman. And that's about it. But there aren't a lot of units that move backwards, Anthony, right? Like that's the line of logic I was just talking about. There's like 2 of them. Arbalist, I guess, but Arbalist is so shit. Her Bola is not a good ability. Like the fact it moves you back is okay, but it's not a good ability. You can't stack the same class. Finale's fallback, you can only use it once per fight. And it's not really something you want to use, right? Like, it's not like you're like, oh, my leper's out of position, I'll just use Finale to set up something. Finale is like the biggest thing the Jester brings to the team. Yeah, it's the Shieldbreaker and the... I mean, this... Shieldbreaker and the Grave Robber, pretty much the only people who have actual back skills. And the Grave Robber doesn't really either, because it's like a 50-50. It's like a every other turn kind of thing. So then what are we running for other healing here? Probably is an Arbalist here. Just as an other healer. Could be an Antiquarian. Antiquarian is back too. But what are we attempting to do? What is our win scenario here? Stress and dots. And what guy do we want to be in position 3 all the time? Yeah, maybe a Town. So think about when they're, if we look at something like this, let's figure out the positioning and then figure out trinkets. So what are we trying to do with this? What are we bringing to the table here? We're trying to use Blight off of the Shieldbreaker plus the Hound's Harry plus the Antiquarian Blight to dot them to death. And we're trying to use the Leper to disrupt their positioning. The Leper plus the Shieldbreaker to disrupt their positioning. That's what this comp's attempting to do. But are we a stress comp? Because we don't have any way to kill targets here, so we're a stress comp. Leper doesn't add too much to a stress comp, unfortunately. Although we ran some penetrate, like some kill chance maybe. Where we don't have a response to something like a flagellant here at all. guess we knock the flagellant out of position as our response. We don't have a response to other stress, like no riposte. Hellion. Found her to be not that great. No move resist, no bleed resist, no blight resist. A little bit of stun resist. She has Yop. What were her trinkets like? Switch leper for bounty hunter and I have movement and finishers. Yeah, but defeats what we're trying to do, right? Want to use the leper. I think a leper's intimidate skill is actually very good. Purge, rather not intimidate. What's intimidate do? Very weak damage with a stress nuke. Anti-stealth, stress nuke, debuff. Is that worth running? It's another 110 accuracy ability. I haven't seen it used yet. Maybe it'd be fun. I also haven't seen this be used much, the protection ability. I mean, there are fights we have where I don't know, 25 single target stress is kind of weak though. Chopper Hue. Neither is particularly exciting. Stanworth. It's Intimidate worth. Could try Intimidate. See if it ever does anything for us. Let's try this. The Hound. So we are a stress comp. What is the Hound running? It's really hard to get away from this item on the Hound. The accuracy and bleed chance. Dodge and guard duration is very nice. The shield breaker, I like the double dodge items on shield breaker quite a lot. Like running those. 30 dodge on her right off the bat. No man at arms here. So no dodge buff for the team. Antiquarian has anti stuff though, right? Probably want blight. Virtue chance, stress taken, debuff, restoration, duration. Stress dealt, accuracy, and debuff skill chance. Is this the thing we run? See a lot of these. 15 dodge to make it really annoying. Let's try these to start with. We're gonna try flash powder. Single target, bypass stress, stealth, cause stress, minus accuracy. It's not very exciting at all. And if we're not running that, maybe we don't run this. I like the group stress nuke though. Is the stress nuke more important than the actual blight portion of it? What if instead of these, or maybe we could keep that, run the other two. Where's that one? 10 accuracy, 40% stress dealing. This feels like it's gonna be too slow. Let's try this once. Hound stun, there's no plus stun chance there. I do like having the stun as an option. I don't really care about Cry Havoc, so I guess it doesn't matter what else we're bringing. On Terry can sometimes be okay, but there's no death, no killing chance on any of this shit, so sure, run Blackjack. We're expecting them to spend time bashing the Hound to 4, which we're okay with. I wonder if I should start with like this. 2 of the Jest of the Leper's abilities only work when I'm in position 1. And if they were to choose to pull Antiquarian forward, but we just fade back. Pull Hound forward, gets us stuck. So here, pull Hound forward still gets us stuck, so we want to run that. Okay. Alright, I think that's positioning. It's the rough idea. This is what was our big leper comp last time? Oh, I don't want these. I want to be able to move on this unit. I gotta mess with these. Serpent Sway is very powerful. I want to run the Blight one, Impale. We have to be able to move forward if we're gonna move back. So it's Puncture plus Impale. Possibly Adder's Kiss, but I think Impale. I'm not convinced we do enough stress damage with this comp. Let's try it, but I'm not convinced. I mean, we're really counting on the mobility, or the anti-mobility, the movement of their team to win this for us. My leper would be very weak to movement of other party members. We just literally built the whole comp to avoid the movement of party members affecting us. So that's not right. Feeling really kind of out of it today for some reason. A little groggy. Alright, so some things really nice for us. Let's see if we win the coin toss here. Give it to me.
Yeah. The advantage is yours.
Start here.
The contest begins. Impressive.
So they can bola here if they want to.
A renewal. Welcome back.
So this becomes Shadow Fade, I guess. Or I could pull this first. No movement resist there. What does this do for our movement? Forward. That's fine. We might get stunned in place if we do that. Can live with that. Thank you, Geppetty Bun. Alright, so we put their Arbalist to the very front and their Hound to the very back. So that's what our game plan is with this comp. That's what we want to be doing with this comp. Brand is take cover. Pretty sure she does. I'll double check. Oh, she doesn't. Don't want that. That's supposed to be take cover. Hits the stun with his
Palpable fear.
stuff, unfortunately. Double dodge back here on the dot. Okay. Us. Could drag the Arbalest back. Resisted, unfortunately. We have movement on her. We don't have a movement effect on her. And if I am trying to use her, I might have to run a movement effect on her.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Feels like a heal turn for me. Set that up for the next couple of rounds. Doesn't have good trinkets. It's a good trinket. It's not running the armor piercing one there. That's a good trinket. It's got plus a lot of move skill there.
It would appear the buffoon is flummoxed.
We gotta update the shield breakers trinkets. We're at 110, 1 plus 10 plus 22 accuracy right now. Nice resist there. Bad turn for him.
The reveling throng demands.
Do we go after this unit? Not sure. Maybe just look for a big roll in the bounty hunter. You've definitely screwed him by sticking him in that back rank.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
So pull brings her there, which is okay. Could just open with the leper and hit this unit. Try to force a heal or a couple heals. That sucks. Basically min rolled there. Left her at 2. 2 is pretty bad. The Hound's Harry maybe gets there. A lot of times doesn't. Can slam from this position. He's pretty easy to move us to. Sniper shot now. Oh, but he got a crit.
Unbalanced.
Doesn't have any AoEs. Has Caltrops as an AoE actually. Which he can do from that position. Can't do it from position 1. Any other finishing style effects? No. But he can finish from that position. Zealous accusation. Okay, this is a good Hound's Harry though. Brings Bounty Hunter to 0.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion,
Ooh, can't serpent sway from here. Is to pull and push the point of having the combo leper and shieldbreaker in the team. Yeah, kind of.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Wait, that was the end of his turn? It's annoying. Don't really feel like we're doing a lot of stress. The Antiquarian is running double stress items, but I just don't think he's actually spending any of her turns casting her stress nuke. Like, I seem to be accumulating stress faster than they are. By using that one first, he makes it so the bounty hunter goes to the back. Want my accuracy buff up anyways.
Masterfully executed.
Can't heal it. Check on the bounty hunter.
Destroy them all.
Okay. Maybe this shouldn't be a stress comp. A damage comp in some world that I'm not aware of.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
So I like the Antiquarian's efficiency here, but the Antiquarian is, if she's not a stress dealer, she's not much of anything. Like, what are the pieces that we could replace? The Hound and the Antiquarian are replaceable here? It's a big deal. Annoyingly. We're just like a very slow stress comp. This thing can cancel guard anyways, and I'm gonna want to stack up another rejuvenate here. I guess a stun is kind of bad news for me.
Self-preservation is paramount.
Stun that does doesn't actually matter how much damage it does. Maybe it's not that big a deal. No, 5 points definitely not that big a deal.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Alright, so he will go first next round. But we have no finishers here. Possibly, maybe instead of the Hound, like a Highwayman. Still has some mobility. Actually has a finisher capability. We'd lose the guard. The guard hasn't been that great. I mean, here guard's gonna give value. Yeah. Plague Doctor doesn't have any fucking move resistance. It's like everybody has either an abomination or a bounty hunter in their comp like every single time. Matter which one goes for finishing blows? Not really. Need to do 5 damage. Will this do 5 damage? 2 to 4. Pull, does it matter? I want to move forward a little bit. I want to try the impale here in a minute. So this was supposed to be Dotson's stress. It hasn't been. We've been doing a lot of rolling on people and not killing them, which seems really inefficient. The fights we were fighting this morning, it was like anytime we didn't get a death's door when we had the option, we lost the match kind of thing. So use that first. Get a death's door check. This guy's taking 4. We can add another 2 to it. It's not quite good enough. Do it with the hound. 2-3 vomit, doesn't matter. Alright, let's roll Hound's Harry here. Masochistic, may not accept heals soon.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Let's dodge.
Injury and despondence set the stage
Chose
for
not to
heroism
heal.
or cowardice.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
4 health here. It's probably here. Kind of want to save this for something else though. I'm going to purge this unit. Can do whatever it wants from that position still, which is annoying, but pretty happy with that turn from him. Let's go ahead and AoE check. And then we'll single target check there.
Behold,
Kind of want to
this
set up
is
Serpent's
made
Way.
manifest.
I guess I can wait. I want to go forward here. Maybe.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So we needed move on the shield breaker, and we're not sure about the hound. Yeah, no, we definitely have this from here. That's not the point. I'm just trying to figure out what we actually want to be running.
100 cannons.
Act now.
We want antiquarian trinkets. anti-shadow fade, right?
How quickly the tide turns.
What do you do? Tired of riposte. Be nice to have a riposte of our own.
One can sometimes find clarity in madness, but only rarely.
So is the Hound good enough? Not sure. Are these antiquarian items good enough? Probably not. I think I need to anti-items and shield breaker items here.
The resolve is broken.
The comp did what we wanted it to do. Intimidation looks pretty garbage.
A cacophony of bloodthirsty delight.
Maybe need to
Praise
fix
well
intimidation.
earned.
Force guard a riposter.
Your
There's
trophies mount and word
the
travels.
abomination is anti-guard
not
in this
proceed
run
to
really
lapse.
heavily right now. So I'm not sure guard itself is super great as a ability. Like you don't want to, rather let me rephrase that. I think guard is okay some of the time, but I don't think you want to build a comp around it because I think your comp gets countered if you try that. So maybe Hugh was good enough. Maybe I should have done either withstand or possibly revenge here. But that did not look, intimidate did not feel very good there. I don't really like spending turns buffing. Revenge is more worth it than intimidate. Not trying to one-hit people. Also, one-hit death door people isn't even that good of a thing, man. The mark comps do that better and they do it every round. You're rolling on RNG with a leper and you're spending multiple rounds buffing. If you want to do that, you want to run marks and a fucking bounty hunter so you can take advantage of that. It's absolutely not what this comp is trying to do and isn't going to be very good at it comparatively. So how about the rejuvenate trinket on the antiquarian? Is that any good? Restoration, duration, virtue chance, stress taken, debuff, resist. Doesn't seem very good, but maybe. Blight chance, blight duration, maybe. Dodge and max HP. And we ran into this issue last time, right? Which is we kind of needed the move skill. She doesn't have a move skill of her own. She doesn't. That's gonna be our other net then. Where is our other net? I must have gone by it 6 times. Where's my other net? I'm not using 2 nets, right? Why would left clicking not bring you in there? Third from bottom on right, thanks. Okay, we lose some dodge there, which I'm not super excited about. And what is the other skill we want? We don't want protect me, or don't want invigorating vapors. Alright, so this was move on the shield breaker. Didn't change the hound. We changed the antiquarian trinkets and we changed the movement skill on the antiquarian. Alright, let's try that again.
The ringmaster demands a challenger.
Half the characters break guard and the other half ignore them. Yeah, for the meta stuff right now, absolutely. I just feel like I feel like this team is gonna get blown out of the water by bad death door check RNG, or even good death door check RNG. We'll see. See what happens when we deal with the move comps. I mean, our defense is movement. Is our defense with this? Okay. All right. Intimidate value. I do like Intimidate a lot more than I like the Bounty Hunter or the Abomination Bash. It's a really powerful. Move 3 is really good. Purge, I mean, I don't know why I keep calling it Intimidate. I think it used to be called Intimidate, you just resisted. That sucks. 120, 115, no, wait, is it? What is our base skill? 100 and 120 minus 40. Sucks. 80% chance that this guy is out of our hair. Get fucked. One dodge though. 50% stun resist base. Don't mind forcing a bola here. I think I'm gonna open with invigorating. Oh, he's move resist. That would have been bad. Can ignore guard, right? Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. He can't. Can we clear the mark? We can't, and we chose not to take the heal first. Might have been a mistake doing that first. Probably gonna end up being forced to stun into that. Can't stun from this position. Alright, half his team ignores that guard. So if this Arbalest one-shots this unit, should this be a man-at-arms instead? Because the guard gives protection then. Move. Wanted to get the stun to try to kill, I guess. Got his end of turn crits. So now we're going to be taking death door checks on this unit. Yeah. This guy in 2 is actually kind of bad news for us, or in 1 rather, instead of this guy. Maybe canceling the Hound's move wasn't good enough. I don't want to be checked in the back. They can't heal this round. So it's a Hound's Harry. Get rolled on right here and die in a fair chunk of the time. Purge him. Bounty Hunter? It's okay. He doesn't have caltrops, so maybe it would have been better. Position 2, 3, or 4 Bounty Hunter can caltrops. Why no stealth? Stealth moves me back 2, sets up for the Flagellant, right? Flagellant just AoEs it. I mean, it's less of a chance than dying than this, I guess, but it's not very exciting. And I need to heal this round. So I just have to survive a roll, right? I have to get the Rejuvenate off. Wonder if we can threaten to kill this. I actually don't hate the Purge here. If he wants to take the kill shot, he leaves Bounty Hunter in 4. Although we did spend some effort to try to take this guy out of 2 so he couldn't stun. So maybe wrong, I'm not sure. This is a Hound's Harry for the check. Or is this a stun? Can't heal from this position. Rejuvenate Vapors is 2. Oh, fuck, I didn't know that. That's pretty rough.
The ground quakes.
Maybe have to cast that early. Maybe it has to be either second or opening. Some learning of this comp, apparently. So now I'm stuck in this position for another round. Yeah, the stun makes more sense why he was so excited about the stun. He may have known that,
This is no place for the weak.
I think we can get out of this one and try that again. It was just a mistake from the sequencing on the Antiquarian at the beginning.
You deny the rabble their sport and fuel their frustration.
Okay. I think the setup's fine, but giving them the chance to do that, right? Like, that's what I was talking about with the mark comp when we were playing it as well. It's like, if you get a good sequence, right? Like a good crit on the mark where it goes one mark. The mark is part of a secondary skill that disrupts the opponent's position, and then you get a crit following that to leave the unit at 0. It sets up for such a success for the rest of that. And it's like a 20%. Why didn't he kill Antiquarian at the beginning of the rounds? Knew there's no way I could protect it. It's an equal chance all the way across the round. I have no other healing except the Antiquarian. The Antiquarian's heal doesn't heal itself. It gives it a dot over time.
The rabble
Just got the game.
thrills to this
Is that my
feeling of
lucky Darkest
blood.
Dungeon shirt? Yeah, it is. Hey, Underhill. Plague Doctor and a leper. Goodness. He doesn't run movement
Advantage is yours.
on his leper.
Unsheathe your blades.
All right. Well, we're rolling against a. We're really rolling against a 90. Got really excited to knock this leper back. Not sure I should have gone first here.
A devastating
crit.
blow.
Maybe I should have opened with a move. I think she does 2 damage with this.
The reveling throng demands its portion.
Doubt it. Hound's Harry probably does. Possibility of 2 damage. The Shieldbreaker can go right through that.
Facing the abyss.
There's some chance to win the game every time I burn. Sure. 70% chance to lose the game. I wonder if it was is accuracy worth an action?
Precision and power.
Can he heal this guy from that position? No, right? It's a sad number, that 14. 14 to 24, you say? And what did you hit him for? 14. Rip. Still, it seems like a slow move from the opponent. So that goes to 0. After the leper. Range. Can guard break this. We will get counterattacked for it. Don't want to put that in position 1 though. Three. I guess 3 doesn't really matter from 1 here.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Vapor from the front. This is a pretty sick puncture, but I think I want to instead pull this unit forward.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Like Hound's Harry here. It's gonna move with this unit. Yeah. I like another check here. So I don't have the ability that lets me check position 3. That dodge is fucking brutal. Needed to heal. Maybe needed to heal anyways.
As life ebbs.
This is what I was talking about with this comp. I'm not convinced that just having a bunch of abilities that don't, it's a very nice grip, that don't actually finish people is where we want to be, right?
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Their resolve is broken. You have won.
Is the Hound good enough? Should the Hound be a highwayman? What does this look like with the Hound as a highwayman? Drop guard. Good slice. Open main. Don't really care about the bleed portion of this. Damage and accuracy. Will be the second part of this one. This thing, right? These items, because they're the best ones. How does this feel though? Not sure it's that great. Also, what do we... Resto. Stress dealt, debuff skill chance, accuracy. Does not seem very good for us. Highwayman doesn't want point blank with this team. Sure about that? Point blank's fine with this team. It's the downside of my point blank. Let's try it with the Highwayman and see. I think Highwayman's fine here. I think point blank's fine. I can't see the leopard doing anything else. Jester works well here. I don't think I can keep a Jester alive with no spot healing and the only spell that's gonna keep me up is Rejuvenate. Hey Xylo. I don't know. Did we just get squishier? Did we want something else? Arbalest, Vestal. Is this melee Vestal should be in Highwayman's spot here? Maybe melee Vestal should be in Highwayman's spot. I love Riposte. What happened to my Q? Are there any heroes that work better in PvP than PvE? They're very different. They're all very different. Accuracy buffs, riposte. Not riposte.
The contest begins.
Doesn't really matter their positioning here. They want to bleed me and do a bunch of stress to bleed after I'm bled.
Well, it would appear the buffoon is flummoxed.
That's bad. Sucks to suck. So he's got an accuracy boost there if he wants to run it. So if we run dodge, that's probably what's happening. Does this guy want to be in one? Does it matter? Just don't want this guy in one. We don't actually care where that guy is at. He doesn't do any AoEs right now. Alright, I think I want you out of the way anyways.
A time to perform beyond one's
Because I think what I'm going to want to try to do is kill one of these position 1-2 people. Very likely this unit, since this unit's not going to move around. Does he have guard? He does. He just bellowed. Maybe that should be a finisher instead of Monkey's Paw. Should fuck up his Hound's Harry next round. I do really like Riposte. Oh, Kazmataz.
unnerved, unbalanced.
Can go forward. Forward fucks our leper. Can go back. Then expose. It's okay. Just feels too fragile. No guard with only one.
Dazed, reeling,
Okay.
about to break.
Said he's going for it. I don't mind knocking this unit to 0, forcing a heal. Can't guard. He can guard on this one. Is my finisher, quote unquote, though. Maybe that's just not good enough. The accuracy is really nice. The dodge is really nice. Big heal. Was a smaller heal, maybe would have gone for it. I need him to use the men-at-arm, yeah, 'cause he's gonna guard, he's gonna bellow again. Do we just end up dying to men-at-arm bellow, preventing us from doing anything? Quite possibly. And do no damage now.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Oh, chose my ordering wrong. Because now I'm vulnerable to a pull, which fucks the leper. Pierce does not pull me though, so. Dodge pretty rough. Does have dodge skill. Maybe should have gone after that one because there's less dodge skill, but this was the one we'd already done damage to. Okay. Am I feeling alright? Okay. Dodge. Get wrecked. Leper power. So where did we go wrong tackling this?
Confusion,
It's clear we did.
nerves, and panic.
Took our round 1 accuracy buff on the leper, knocked the men-at-arms back. Maybe that was or wasn't worth something. The big heal on the occultist hurt us, for sure. Too much rejuve, maybe? Crusader removes debuff. Sure. Crusader single target removes debuff. Arbalist wipes the group of that nonsense. Although leaves us pretty vulnerable to movement. It's another spot healer. Crusader's another spot healer.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Finisher on the highwayman, maybe. Doesn't want to attack into riposte. Pretty weak roll on that. No damage on this. It's just melee skills. Now he hounds Harry's. Currently out healing the dots. How accuracy debuffed are we? Barely.
Now,
Does it matter what position he's in? Yeah, we don't want him in 3. Whoops, not that one. I need that not to dodge. He's only got 20 dodge, so 3 misses in a row on the leper. Kind of sucks. Have we done this one? When we ran this last time, did we run Jester? Was it like Jester for accuracy buff or something?
Love the
Hey,
DD
Gibber.
content, filthy.
37. But 3 missed actions in a row really fucking hurt us here. 6 is really bad. That's the debuff, or at least part of it. Okay, I guess.
Act now.
Can dots help me at all here? Does I kind of know? Some really big heals off that occultist with no healing items. Damage is not good enough either. Not quite sure what to say here. My damage has been non-existent on my on this unit. This unit's only been okay, and it's missed all of its attacks, so its damage has just not been there. Showbreaker isn't doing much. No, not from here. It's not. I don't think it fits with the Highwayman. It's better with the Hound. Easy virtue.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
I want to point blank that.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
I like having the pull on this shield breaker, right? Because like a push does not always fuck their comp up enough.
A death denied.
Dude, your heals are
For now.
amazing. Lowest heal 12 so far. Guess we have to roll on getting another hit in here. On 30 dodge. With no accuracy boost this round. Rip. Alright, so I don't think the Highwayman edition actually helped us. Didn't deal with Bellow. At all.
The blood and collect the teeth.
And
Will you muster the
do
metal
we
to
want to keep? We
return?
kind of need someone who's mobile around the leper, so they can't pull to position. What would be the Jester? I don't know if I can keep a Jester alive. Back to the Hound. The Hound was okay. Yeah. So no damage. Good damage. Whatever damage. This is literally, it's like if we can't win by purging them, we don't win at all. Jester and Hound in place of Highwayman and Shieldbreaker. Can we win though if we don't run anti-guard? Can we actually win? Shieldbreaker did feel weak there. quick way to get our Jester to 3. Go forward. Move leper first, then we duelist advance forward, and then we move forward ourselves. I don't know. Maybe we can try this. Feels a little sketch. Is that harvest? Yeah. I feel like they're just gonna shit on my leopard, my Jester, and I'm not gonna stop it at all. Items do we end up running on this guy? Damage, crits, accuracy. Max HP for 6 HP. I don't think we can keep this Jester alive though, guys. We'll try it, just to try it, but I don't think it's gonna keep anything alive. Plus bleed trinket. Do we have a plus bleed trinket? Oh no. We're in the abyss where you cancel, but it doesn't actually cancel. No, no. Are we queuing? Not queuing? Finish the queue? Beat the opponent? I have no idea. Alright, I guess I'm restarting the game because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Ruin has come to our family.
I do want to try this comp once or twice, but I don't think I can keep the Jester alive.
The campaign can wait. For now, carnage calls. The ringmaster demands a challenger.
The Hound can guard him. Don't have a Hound. Chat, I don't know what's up with me today. Feeling just real out of it. I might be done here shortly. Might be a short stream. Just feeling kind of like mentally out of it. Might be time to change games again. Sometimes I feel that way when I hit a wall with a game or I'm just bored of it. Been enjoying this a lot, but I feel like I finally feel like I may have hit the meta wall where like I'm seeing the same exact types of comps. They might be very slightly different on which character's in there, but it's essentially the same comp again and again. Like 2 variants, right? We got a mark comp and a stress comp, and it's basically this unit gets played all the time, that unit gets played all the time, this unit gets played all the time, the Hound Master gets played all the time. Just starting to feel a little Alright, we want to give this guy a position 4. So we'll start with that. think my next game will be, don't know yet, Xylo. I was hoping to actually play this until I moved, because I'm moving in about a week. But I may have to look at other things instead and see. Been enjoying this. This has been really fun up till now, but I kind of like, I got all the trinkets. And I was like, oh, sweet, got all the trinkets. Now we can try all these nuts builds, all these different builds. But I'm not actually seeing a lot of extra builds. Maybe the flagellant build could still be something, because that's like a little off meta. Like you're still seeing flagellants, but you're not seeing them anywhere near as much as the other stuff. But I'm not sure I can keep it from going somewhere. It's very good for us.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Where am I moving? I'm moving to Iowa. New Rogue Tech patch. I doubt it. I liked Rogue Tech quite a lot, but I don't think my viewers enjoyed it as much as I did. So he's a little incentivized to come hither to try to block the leper. Touring the Midwest states feels that way sometimes, yeah. It's Minnesota. Almost there, Care Bear. Almost there. I moved out here initially for graduate school. I'm like, I'll just be here for a couple years. It's like 20 years ago at this point.
Pummeling.
15 years ago, I guess. So if he one-shots here, which he can. Honestly, one-shot's almost identical to not one-shotting, right? Because you have the rejuvenate.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Maybe that point blank isn't any good. Maybe that should be like a bleed from there. Like I gotta get the leper back in one for some options, but I don't know. He's got caltrops, so he can death door check the leper still, the jester still rather.
And now the
bad.
true test. Hold fast or expire.
So presumably it's a check here. As I said, I don't know how I keep this unit alive without a guard and without another healer. It just feels like they're gonna focus it down. Hey Galvia, how's it going, man? Okay, but that's the check with that one. We denied this check. We're still gonna get rolled on, but we'll get rolled on at a much lower percentage off caltrops plus finisher as opposed to finish him plus finisher. And it is a decent hitting ability. This ability is just, this is the only redeeming ability on the entire leper. I wonder if there's some way I can make this better than it is. I feel like I have to run this, and I feel like I have to run that. I could just take all the rest of the skills off his bar, maybe. It's a caltrops check to kill here. Or come hither, it's the same thing. Oh, except I'm not sure he wanted my unstunned leper to be in, jester to be in position 1. I think that's a mistake. Presumably he doesn't want this finale. I guess he's gonna get another check on it here though, but only a little bit of plus death door. Hope he's good today. Oh, good man. Glad you're enjoying it. Another check that would potentially stun. If he does that route, yep. Okay. Bummer about the plus 50 stun resist still getting me stunned.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
So he just used his other healer. So his bounty hunter is going to 0 here. This thing also goes to 0. Not entirely certain what I want to do here. Kind of just want to pass the turn without using any of my units, but without losing my turn order. Maybe it was okay to use Jester Leper there instead and just like self heal or something dumb. 'Cause I don't really care, or AoE maybe. What I wanted is not to be wasting time to get him there to 0.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
So I definitely want to roll on that if I can.
Fight on. The mob rallies to the underdog.
And we'll see what comes out of the next part here too. So that sequencing hurts me quite a lot here. So we go first next round. Doing damage to this one means he's gonna absolution. Doing damage to this one is the only one that makes any sense. But we're still rolling on a 0 chance to, or not a 0, but 25% chance to kill, which is not great. Boy, isn't it exciting when we have no kill ability.
Becoming unwound.
Alright, we gotta fix the Highwayman's trinket. The Highwayman
RNG
needs a
says
finisher trinket. And I don't think we can run a Jester here. I think the Jester needs to be something else.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Maybe a Hound with these two. So the Highwayman is just replacing the initial shield breaker. Leave the Hound in so we at least have guard. Thank you, Tragic Booty. Hey, Arbius. How's it going, man? Can't decide if I'm done with this game or not.
Consumes the
Might be.
mind.
My Antiquarian also isn't doing a lot. Like, yeah, Rejuvenate's a nice ability, but what else am I doing? I'm a light HP dot and a comp that's gonna kill them with damage.
Reeling. About to break.
And he goes to 0 on his turn already. That was Purge. It's okay. We'll do 7. That's 8 to 15.
Masterfully executed.
Okay. Tragic Booty is a sad thing indeed. Is that what a tragic booty is? Is it a sad day? Tragic booties? I don't think so. This guy already goes to 0 and we act first next round, which gives us the ability to kill with this, so we don't really want to waste our time. Another heal here is maybe worth something.
Act now.
Better dodge, but it's probably the heal. Gotta get ahead of these dots if we can, which we are. So we will heal off 0.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
So maybe come hither. Does that prevent us from Wicked Slicing? It doesn't. So we go for the kill. Miss it. Okay.
flummoxed.
He's still in bad shape. Our guys are a lot of health right now. Oh. That's not what I thought I was doing. I thought I was hewing there.
Terrible vistas of emptiness
Rip.
reveal themselves.
Okay. I either needed to get them both to death's door, in which case I'm okay letting them double pressure the leper, which is what they can do this turn, or I needed to heal. But only getting the one off death's door is kind of a shitty thing to do there. I guess this is gonna be with the festering vapors is enough to get. Assuming that was a 2-point. That will bring him to 0, so we still don't get punished. But I think he could have taken advantage of that by just double focusing the leper there. Maybe not, but I think he could have. It was definitely a mistake. Wanted to do 4 to each. Okay. All right, let's roll on our plus death chance.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Should be using hotkeys. So the Jester kind of did what we thought the Jester was going to do in this comp, which is get deleted with no way to keep it alive. It doesn't have a lot of max HP. It's positionally vulnerable. It doesn't have any self heals. Is it Hound then that we could try here instead? Grave Robber. Position 2 Vestal. Combat Vestal. Something we kind of talked about. Alright, the one thing we did talk about was putting a finisher on this dude. Vestal. What Vestal items are there? This is the melee Vestal item. Accuracy, damage, debuff. So we'd run these two, right? Stun and daze. And what abilities would we run if we ran this terrible, terrible idea of ours? We would run... Would we run Hand of Light? We would run Hand of Light, Mace Bash, Divine Comfort, Dazzling Light. Would we bother with this? Happens when they get knocked back to position 4. Stuff. All right, let's try the Vestal. And it looks like this then. Vestal can't do much in position 3. Vestal can Dazzling Light and heal. Seems like not bad from position 3. Actually doing it? Well, I'm playing around with it. Playing the, see you, Gabby. Playing around with the classes, checking out the items. Might be the secret OP meta. It might be. Might be. I didn't like the meta comp swabbles. It got a bit boring. Still can't remove damage debuffs. So we probably still lose the Man at Arms. We just lost our ability to shield break, or to barrier, guard break too, rather. Take point blank out. Maybe. Bear or shark? No, no, I fought a bridge. Much bigger animal. Alright.
Unsheathe your blades.
Who won that? We did. Goodbye! Consider a grape shot. I haven't. Don't really like the ability, but I could. Dude, he's... What? Did we queue into another melee Vestal?
Well, it would appear the buffoon is flummoxed.
Flummoxy buffoons.
How quickly the tide turns.
Act now.
Five dodge jester, yep. Indeed. Okay. So presumably the grave robber lunge is basically a one-shot here. That Vestal can't enjoy being in position 1 as a stunner though, right? So if we were to kindly purge this guy,
Precision and power.
see if I can do 1 more damage. This guy now can't stun from this position, and he set up the stun. That's his whole game plan. Gonna rage forward.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
It's too bad. Be careful on our sequencing here. I think I want to put this guy to 0. Which may or may not actually happen.
The ground quakes.
No, he dodged. Okay. Means we're vulnerable to the stun now this round because he's not forced to heal.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Well, that sucks. Okay.
A momentary abatement.
Crit lunge. Yep. Single target heal. Wait, does that give him dodge? Why does he have 15 dodge for 3 rounds? From what? It's at 55 dodge though. If we roll here with with 12 accuracy, we're looking for a stun here. This unit dies. Just knock him back. I'll live with that.
impressive.
I need to put it to 0. Okay, it
A
did.
hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Issue now is this guy's next solo kind of fucks me up. I guess I can stun it. This unit's attack on the Jester to bring the Leper to bring it to 0 is an issue. Presumably he's going to choose to heal. Does it go last next round? Can I take advantage of that? This game's replayability improved as a draft. Yes, it would. Us, huh? Damage, dodge, something else?
Act now.
Dot help us at all? So the issue is we gotta hit into this thing. Dude, I had plus 15 dodge for 3 rounds last turn. That goes forward again. Why don't we riposte versus that? It's another 0 damage ability that causes stress. It's kind of annoying. We roll on this. Got lucky to hit it. It's 70 dodge. What was our attack? 100 accuracy base with 12, 15 I guess. Still, it's pretty lucky. Okay, we're double accuracy buff plus 40 accuracy right now. We're doing 14. This is 9 to 16. Yeah.
And now the true test. Hold fast.
Maybe should have point blanked first to set up, but I'm trying to use this unit to kill. 14 is too much. Can't get through that now. We do go first next round too. Fuck. It's bad. 70 dodge though. So much, man. Why is he using this?
Teetering on the brink. Facing the abyss.
Let him get rolled on once, possibly.
A devastating blow.
Dodge well stunned, yeah. Maybe should have just stunned first. I don't really want to get rolled on there. I don't want to get stunned at all. Could heal it off Death's Door, but I'm going to go first with it anyways. Seems pointless. Okay. I hate that bot. Get it out of my channel. Alright. Say goodbye to this guy.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
I think I can make it go away, Billy. Just need to remember to do it. It's got another solo. Maybe here would be so good. This unit's killable. We can do a little bit more damage to it. 2 was not that little bit. Okay, it's at 0.
As life
Can't heal it this
ebbs,
turn.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Can stun the highwayman. He stuns the highwayman, we counterattack and have a chance to kill him.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Great move, friend. Great move. Tell me how the rest of your team would. Right.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Well, he's gonna get a finale off now. I'm not convinced that was exactly optimal play on his part.
More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
His Vestal's in position 1, and it has to go first. So that seems fun. Pretty sure you can only hit position 1, 2. So long away we're posting, we get massive value out of it. If he moves back, I'm gonna stun probably. Goes for it, having learned nothing. Daze for next round, that's fine. I'm gonna stun this thing so he can't move it forward and get any options on his Vestal.
A decisive pummeling.
And I think a dot here puts it at Death's Door on its turn. And it can't heal. Yeah. Okay. He can either move, attack a corpse, or attack into riposte on a guy with plus death blow and a guy with 0 health. Oh, that was kind of a fun one. Purge was pretty funny versus Solo. Like, it's just like the leper smacks the Jester for... I mean, to be fair, we rolled on that 70% miss rate and got it. And he wasn't even running another dodge. I don't know how his Jester got so much dodge. Where was the other part of that dodge that we're missing? Like, why was it 70? There's no buff that was giving it, right? I mean, what else was he running? He was running a bomb. Solo gives dodge. Oh, that's neat. It's the first time I've ever seen someone run solo. Sets up finale and gives dodge. Yeah, that's what it does. Doesn't do any damage though. I mean, maybe the AoE stress is good enough. Like, that's kind of interesting. Maybe the solo build is something we want to look at on a Jester, because it does do AoE stress while setting up to kill something, which is kind of nice.
Spilling of blood.
Do I want to? I don't know if I want to get rid of point blank or not. All right. So this looks like the Jester we were just talking about, right? Like, this is the Jester that synergizes with a bunch of stress nukers. This is a movement resistant flagellant, which I think is the only way you can run them. We're still at 120 to his 70, so we're still at a 50 to move him every single round, which seems like a good spot to be versus a flagellant. The first time he loses a 50-50 roll. Which turns out was round 1. Feels bad. It's his flagellant doing position 4. Oh, it does it a lot. Nice. Except that I don't. This is part of the reason why I don't build the fucking flagellant there. And the odds are different for the other characters. That's what I just said. He's at a 50-50 with that. Oh, we go first though, and he's moved back. I mean, he will get one sooner or later. Wonder what I should stun. Do I want to take the damage buff? Angry. Oh, it's not a permanent buff. It's just a 3-round buff. I don't know if I would have done that. Might have just gone for the stun. Alright, we'll roll on our 50-50 again.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
Wait, I thought I went first. Just missed. How did I miss? That guy's at under 40%, right? That guy's at 30%. So that means I have plus 20 accuracy on top of another 5. So that's 25 accuracy on top of riposte. And riposte is what? Base accuracy? That's a pretty fucking unlikely miss. Alright, it's fine. We'll just get the 50-50 RNG. No? It's too bad. Okay. I riposte the hound? No, I missed the hound.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Okay, so that was plus 25, 20, for 45. Did wonder about stunning that. Chose not to. He will go first next round. Should have looked at the range. Was thinking maybe I could get another damage buff in while still doing something. I don't know. I feel like I'm misplaying this pretty hard at the moment. He attacks into riposte.
Teetering on the brink.
Okay.
Facing the abyss.
I guess he's going straight into, his plan is to go straight into a finale, but he can't. He's not first, so I don't, he's not in position to finale for him. I don't know what the fuck that attack is. He's attacked twice into the riposte now. 15-point heal's a nice one.
Patient. It will wait.
I think we're rolling on sending him home again. Great. So this is now in finale range from that. 80%. I'm not sure. He maybe can kill this highwayman. I'm not sure. Is he moving again? Sure.
reveling throne demands its portion.
Kind of want to stun here. Dude, 5 was 70% damage, huh? I'm pretty sure casting Hand of Light 2 rounds in a row was not helpful. Gonna Hounds Harry into riposte. This guy gives few to no shits. Point dot. Uh-oh. So we're getting finale'd here.
Act now.
Okay. Rip. I feel like there was misplays here. I think taking the buffs on the Vestal were not worth my actions. Wants to get one more riposte first. Let's see. I can believe it. You me for the 17 months. Welcome back.
Little hello.
Probably stun Jester. Stun Jester last round, so Jester has that increased stun resist right now. And he chose to stun the Highwayman, so I'm expecting him not to actually, not to go for the finale here. I think he's trying to get more value out of the finale.
Act now.
So if I stun after his action, then I get a chance to deny it. I get a better stun chance. A chance to stop the finale. I think he's playing Jester as you're supposed to play it. I don't think you finale the first thing you're able to finale, because I don't think it does anything.
Soothed. Sedated.
He wants to bring this forward.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
I'm kind of annoyed that dot is so big. Why is it? Because I'm being harvested as well. Let's see. He has not rolled very well in the 50-50s, has he? So he gets the chance to kill this unit now. The dodges are kind of nuts. Okay, another dot up to 10 there. Need to get that off death's door, which I guess is a heal.
Act now.
But I don't really feel like we're getting ahead here. I feel like those 2 rounds where I cast Hand of Light were entirely wasted. Entirely. I think I should take this off my bar. Get the single target heal on. And I think this is coming off my bar too. Although I'm not 100% certain about that yet. I'm at 1 right now on this. God damn it. Stop fucking dodging. Go. The stun on the Vestal's been fine, but the rest of the Vestal has been pretty bad.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
So if he chooses to try to save his hound, then we get our highwayman off death's door. Not super excited about putting
Act now.
that there, but okay.
There can be no hope in this.
So now not having single target really hurts us. Just refuse the heal. It's pretty bad. So he gets a Hound's Harry check if he wants. I think we're gonna put single target on instead of that. Yeah, does not mind attacking into riposte. Kind of annoyed how little damage my riposte is doing. We can check this to kill it. We can attack into this. I can't stop it from happening. No heal helps. Nothing helps there. Do I want him in 3? Kinda. So you can finale from here, but he's incentivized to try to dirk stab this guy to death. Another miss. He's gonna get another roll at it, so we don't want to heal here. Dot's bigger, it will stay bigger. We want to look to try to kill the flagellant.
The ground quakes.
Another death's door check there. Equal luck. Although he may have had plus checking on his. Get off death's door. On death's door. Probably want to take this action. Not sure where we even get value out of damage here, I guess, but it's pretty sad. He can take his time too, right? He can roll with the Hound's Harry on this to kill it, and then go for the Dirk Stab. Yeah, I think that's a good play.
This is no place for the weak.
Still
or
sets up for a
foolhardy.
really big finale here.
Fight on. The mob rallies. To
Don't
the
have my
underdog.
stun. Not in position. Oh, I was gonna knock him back, but I'm not in position 1.
Masterfully executed.
So we'll get another roll on this Jester. Minus 25% damage when he's on Death's Door, by the way, chat.
Precision and power.
He goes first next round, unfortunately. Other guy's comp seems strong. Other guy's comp doesn't seem that strong to me. He heals. Double dodge in the middle there is pretty brutal. Needed the hits on the Jester. Honestly, I think we had this, right? We took two or three wasted actions on the Vestal with the getting the buff, the damage buff, which was entirely useless. And the single target heal on the Highwayman was actually super relevant this fight and just didn't get there. No way I can do damage to that position, right? His healing really hasn't mattered yet, chat. Like the crits versus non-crits haven't mattered. It's all about the Death's Door sequencing, right? Okay, so we will get finale'd here soon.
The reveling throng demands its portion.
A decisive pummeling.
I don't know if that should have been a stun there or stun on the dog. I was trying to avoid. Trying to avoid letting it finale. So we set up for 2 Death's Door checks here, depending on his ordering. Seven damage. Do we get to 7 with the Hue? I don't really want to put him below 50%. Is he out of these? He's not. It's not true. He's out of redeems. So maybe I do. Does it still do 7? 8 to 15. Okay. Same accuracy, so it doesn't really change anything there. Just missed on the target I needed to hit, unfortunately. I need him to fuck up here, though. Well, we go first next round, so I guess I don't need him to fuck up. We might get triple Death's Door check with the Antiquarian here.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Miss dodge. Okay, so I didn't hit the leper, the Jester. He dodged it, and putting the flagellant at 0 healed him off Death's Door. Never mind. All right, so we did make a mistake then. We should never have attacked the flagellant. I forgot about the Death's Door heal for the actual HP heal. So this unit has survived another roll. So he's had
more blood soaks the
3.
soil, feeding the evil therein.
So we Hue here, I guess, or yeah.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice roll. He had minus 45 death blow resist. It's one shy of that being a great move. It's still going to be enough because he's going to get to Hound's Harry to 0, then check with the Dirk. The stab. It's 14 dot. Doesn't make any sense for me to do anything else. So the problem is the finale's just like massively charged up. It's going to kill somebody. Maybe he'll miss. Negative. Okay. What's our way back into this? I don't think there's a lot with this much dot. This much dot counteracts the Antiquarian. We're gonna get checked twice more on the Vestal. I can't kill this round. But if I let it act, he just kills the Jester or the Leper and we die. So it has to be a stun onto the Jester. It just feels super bad. Okay, good game. Why is Leper bad? Is that the right question? The Leper's very inflexible, right? The Leper's always been very inflexible. When you're in low light, that makes him bad. Here, it just makes him inflexible. His knockback's been okay. It's a very powerful ability, push back 3.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Not so sure about this Antiquarian either. Hound is pretty top tier. Men at Arms is top tier. Bounty Hunter's top tier. Arbalest is top tier. Jester's close. Alright, I don't think we can win from here. Let's try tweaking that slightly.
You deny the rabble their sport.
So we want to mess with the Vestal's abilities because that ability was really bad. If that was a fight long buff, maybe it would be playable. Maybe.
The metal to return.
And if I'm going to be stunning, I guess I'm going to need accuracy to look at that. So that was bad. And we're missing that. Don't really need that. It has 12 accuracy on it, but then we already have accuracy and range skills if we're going to run that. So what we want is the other stun, right? And the other stun is that, I believe. Okay, let's try this. Vendetta earlier is necessary. I don't think you're right at all.
The ringmaster
Vendetta's whatever.
demands a challenger.
I mostly like Vendetta because I can hit position 3 or 4 with it on tile 1. Maybe, oh, the other thing is with our Highwaymen being so far back, I just don't think I can take point blank off the bar when we have a Leper and we don't want to be taking the Leper's position 1. Yeah, I know what Vendetta does. I'm not unclear on what it does. I just disagree with your assessment of it. I went in initially with the assumption that all the buff skills would be worthwhile and be very strong, and it didn't pan out to be true. The buff skills are situationally good, all of them. The party buff skills. It's not always worth using all of your party buff skills early because it just doesn't impact the game the same way that the tempo of setting up kills early and forcing your opponent to react to your setup kills does. Hey, the cake is me. Thanks for the sub. Stun chance on the Vestal. Yeah, something like that. It's I think her base trinket is 30. Oh, look, but I think it's 150.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
Offensive buffs are double value for riposte. I already answered your question. Or already responded to your comment. Like, this is maybe a good example of this. If this was the really common double Arbalest comp, you'd see why, right? Like you just don't have the tempo to do that. Like as it is, we're always gonna. Well, there's not actually so many AoEs in this group. I mean, I'm pretty happy with starting with Purge again here. He may be incentivized to Bola. So this is going to be a come hither on somebody to set up the marks, right? He has marks ignore guard. Okay. Even if it is a perma buff, though, you can't just use it on turn 1 just because of tempo.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Can't heal from this position with the Antiquarian. I can stun from here still, right? Stun everywhere but 4. No, it's including 4. 40% stun resist, but we're at 150. You really don't mind stunning here. It's all their damage for the round. Maybe didn't even have to, because this is the marked target. Does he have, he doesn't have Collect Bounty either. Like, this might be a fight where we can actually Vendetta if they have no early round pressure. This is probably a stun on the Antiquarian. His dodge. Gotta revisit the Antiquarian's items too. Are we happy with these now? Is that necessary? Hasn't felt like it's been doing all that much. Minus dodge on who? You. Why do you have dodge anyways? Oh, fuck. God damn it, I got baited there. I'm like 20 dodge. We do exactly minus 20, but it's 15 from their front round. So she actually goes to 5. Should have been somebody else.
The horror.
I think there's a little bit of a value of incentive now to flare. I don't know if I'm okay with that or not. Nice random resist for us, kind of lucky. So do I want damage in here? You run into this comp quite a lot. You think there's a reason it's so popular? Yeah, I think it's pretty solid. Thoughts on humankind currently? I think as a species, we're very short-sighted. I assume that's what you're asking about. So there's the flare.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
It's a nice crit.
Teetering on the brink.
Puts him in an
Facing
impossible
the
situation
abyss.
for next round, so we get to go first. Kind Kind of a lucky crew, honestly. Felt like we've had really good luck versus him. He's gonna go for the stun now. But why that one? You want to stun the Highwayman, because the Highwayman's my finisher. Alright, I think he's setting up to try to kill here. So it's tempting to Death's Door check this unit, but it's a 75 to live, and we're already plus like 40 on this one, 45 on this one. So I think I'd rather roll on the 30 and have a chance to survive this. Low rolled that anyways. Let's start off by killing this unit. That sucks. Okay. I think it's greedy not to use your bounty hunter here. Oh, he's healing it off Death's Door. I just did the same fucking mistake as last time. This looks so much like fucking Hugh to me. It was supposed to be Hugh to hit the bounty hunter. There's no reason I would ever to hit the Crusader. I've done that twice today. It's actually really bad too, because it instead of making his Arbalest be forced to heal this unit and putting it in a Death's Door, causing it stress, blah blah blah. Now his Arbalest can shoot this unit. And then he has 3 ways to knock it back off Death's Door. That's so bad. Fuck! Okay.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Oh, he can't though, because the ordering. Okay, so the daze does a little bit for us here then. So we're off Death's Door before this unit acts. You can go for a stun there. We are stun resistant. Do I care about the dot?
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of
Guess he gets to
emptiness
roll on it
reveal
once, huh?
themselves.
Is dodge worth anything? On a vest? Not really. That was so avoidable if I just clicked the right ability.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Oh, dazed. I don't know that dazed is actually what I want to do here, but okay. Alright, let's see if we can, you know, maybe hit the right button this time. Great.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
You're hoping for more than 8 damage? 8 damage was fine there, just needs to do 5. 5 was identical to all other numbers that were larger in it. 18, however, is not identical to all other numbers. Was it low? Can I check? It's a bad ability. Has no plus damage mod on it. Ooh, that Death's Dooring her is so fucking shitty. He's gotta come hither. I can move forward. Moving forward protects it from the other abilities. pretty unexciting. Come hither still can try to kill it. Not Caltrips and not the other and not Caltrips sometimes doesn't do this though, right? She's got 5 protection question mark? 5 protect 0 protection.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
Need to look at her other items. Maybe this item isn't good enough. Need that manacles to do 1 less damage. Spike chain value. Okay, survive the death's door. It's the best we're gonna get out of it. Puts himself at death's door.
Act now.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
He 100% should have come hither that. He was greedy to Caltrips that. Alright, so we get rolled on again in the back. If we survive this, which we do a significant percentage of the time, we can click on her and heal. Issue is, what does the Antiquarian do here? Dodge is, of course, pretty unreasonable. Why can't I see my guys dodge? Maybe this needs to be single target DPS Antiquarian. Like maybe I need to be running the, instead of this item here, that one.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Because I just feel like once I get that, maybe she shouldn't be in this comp at all. Maybe she should be a Houndmaster. But then we have no, I mean, we have the Vestal for other healing. It's just her other abilities do not seem useful to me. Was the Houndmaster's other abilities useful? Maybe she should be an Arbalist. I did try to left click on him, dude. I left clicked on him like 6 times. Also, that might have been a mistake to take it in that order.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
So knock him back. That doesn't change anything. Okay. Purge best option? It really isn't. It clears the corpse, puts him in position 3, doesn't do enough damage to kill him, and then he just flies forward on his turn. Knocking him to 0 here means I can set up to force all their actions to protect it. Although maybe a purge now is good enough. Since we have the follow-up here. 9 is likely to do it here. But last turn it wasn't, and he was at higher than the amount of damage that's likely to do. So this is interesting now, because he needs to self-heal. If he self-heal, this gets stuck here, and it has to bola, right? But last turn we couldn't have done that.
Singular strike.
Alright, now Bola triggers to auto attacks. 2 of them at Death's Door. We go first next round. So I guess this is is on the stun play. Can't stun both my damage dealers, so I will get some checks here. Did stun my riposte, unfortunately, lives at 1, so that's kind of unlucky. So we're gonna check with the festering vapors. He dodged it. He fucking dodged it. Come on. So we don't get our death door check there, unfortunately. Position 3 you can still stun from. Didn't get him to death's door. He doesn't have the dot. Feels bad. Feels real bad. Crit there too. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So we want to use this one first. Question is, do we want to hew? Hew is doing 8 to 14. The guy's at 13, so we probably don't. Does he have Abso up? He does. It's actually kind of a lose, lose, lose. If I put him in 3, he moves, charges. Is that okay? Maybe. It's actually pretty nice. I think that's on the high end of what he could do. I couldn't see the numbers. I didn't look at the numbers for that, but that's a pretty nice hit to put him at 0 here. Fucks up his healing, right? But all 3 of these heal, and I'm not going to be able to keep the Highwayman alive with much more incoming damage. This is Abso, I guess. Well, that commits to a Bola here, which means we get value out of the Highwayman. Chose the wrong order here, I believe. I think he needed to go Crusader first. Let's be Crusaders first. Yeah, so here I have the chance of hitting him to 0, and it was really close. If you look, 1 more damage, and that doesn't fucking work for him. Crusader can't currently hit this guy. That's kind of interesting too. I know Riposte is gone, but I don't want to give the Crusader a roll on my Highwayman.
Denied. For now.
It's out of Absos. So he's got to use another heal. If he uses this heal, his unit goes to 0. If he uses this heal, he gets nothing out of the Crusader this round except healing that, and he doesn't get the double value off Rally. So now that the Crusader's done, we get Riposte up here. If I hit that, he'll heal himself. If I hit this, he has to other heal. Let's go there. Should get at least 1 roll this round on this thing. Well, whichever one he doesn't heal. And if he attacks into this with his Abomination, low value too. I guess he can stun the Antiquarian on his turn here. And that would kind of be his way of avoiding the door check. But then we get him at the beginning of the next round, right? Because he can't heal both of them and we go first. So if he doesn't stun here, then the Highwayman gets a finisher. I think we're in good shape. We'll see. Worst of both worlds for him there. Question is now, do I just heal larger? I think I might just... Like, I guess a check there is worth something.
Act now.
It's always a chance we kill it. So he should actually heal... Actually, I'm not sure which he should heal. He's in bad shape. If he heals this one, I get to roll with the Highwayman on the Arbalist. I guess that's probably good. He might be able to counter kill then.
Patched up. If only to bleed again.
Because I will go to 0 off the first attack. Is there a better way to play that? Check with something else? No, there's not. Oh, I didn't realize I couldn't do that. Rip.
Give them no
Got lucky
quarter.
there. That was only plus 20% finisher on a 75. I think it was still 75. I did not mean to be in a position where I couldn't Wicked Slice that. Or didn't realize Wicked Slice wouldn't hit 3 from that position when I was looking at that. This is a silly move.
Grievous injury.
So much of the time he gets punished by the location of the riposte damage there.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Dodge. Dodge.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
It's a big number here.
Or
What does this mean
cowardice.
if this is 5 here? Does that mean he dodges 5 times every time you attack him? Like, what? I don't understand. Okay.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Yeah, he gets the death blow. 75% not to get that. And suddenly we have a game again, annoyingly.
As the fiend falls,
Well, 75% chance we don't get that death blow either, so. His turn, he can no longer heal other, which is interesting, since he has no targets left. I don't think he can heal corpses. And he's at 0. I want him to kill that corpse, it'd be great. Heals us off death's door. Do we respect the 164 stress? No.
Their formation is broken.
Z
Maintain
leper
the
win.
offensive.
Big leper. Rolls again.
as victories mount.
Do we
So
want an
too
Antiquarian in
will
this comp?
resistance.
I mean, the Invigorating Vapors was very good. But do I want to change the Antiquarian skills up? Do I want little stabby stab, like Feather Stab?
Praise well earned.
What was the other part of the Antiquarian stabby stab item? Accuracy, melee damage, crit melee skills. Doesn't seem very good. Liked these items. Wasn't so sure about this one. Just considering what? What were we considering on her? Healing? Thought of something, but I don't remember what it was. I mean, to be fair, I want to spend most of my actions. I think it was the stun resist I was considering. I want to spend most of my actions on her stunning, right? Not healing. So I don't really want to remove stun percentage particularly, but I don't really care about the 10% damage. And a part of me just thinks it should be that, so she can't get stunned. We'll try one more like this, I think.
A challenger.
Wouldn't Crusader be veteran Vestal in almost everything but position 3 stun? Yeah, possibly. You can, I mean, the way the comp has evolved, you're probably right, honestly. Like, I don't value the AoE heal. I do value the stun. The Crusader has stuns and better items. No, you're probably right, actually. Probably should be bringing the Crusader here. We started it off as this was supposed to be a melee Vestal comp, which is what we got stuck on, but it just didn't work. Minus accuracy, yeah. The other item we run is plus 15 accuracy though, so minus 4 accuracy. We're still at plus 11. Still decent.
The advantage is yours.
Sweet, I love advantage. Alright, what do they have?
Unsheathe your blades.
Adder's Kiss. Guard. Guard stun. Nope, only a plus 1 stun item.
Act now.
Alright, thought process is I'm going to overload what this Crusader needs to do. Like, the Crusader is resistant to being moved by the fact that it can just Holy Lance back in. But I don't want to be stunned by it every other turn, so I'm going to try to get it out of position here. And then never be able to hit it again. Alright, good talk.
Act now.
I wonder if knocking him back is useful to us. I do want to get the buff up here, but I want to stop antiquarian damage first. I don't like this. We're going to have protection off this and bellow reduction here. I don't know that we ever do enough damage to kill them. What's Captivate do? I don't ever use this ability, so I don't know what the fuck it does.
For the slightest lapse in
Apparently it's a
concentration.
high crit chance. No, base crit chance. Daze. Oh, plus 8 crit, I guess. Want my accuracy buff? I want to actually swing into this, but I don't want to swing into it with 15% protection and 15 dodge when I don't have accuracy buff. On a leopard, 80 base accuracy just seems bad.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
But I think you're right. This is probably, I mean, I guess the Crusader can't stun position 3, which the Vestal can, but or position 4. So in position 4 anyways. Went with the heal. Why is their dodge buff not gone? This is oh, because this is the last action of round 1, I see. Okay. Don't really want my Vestal getting stunned here.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Yeah, Antiquarian regen's very good. Revive a dead champ. No, there's no revive skills in this game. There's like, there are some in for other units, just not these units. Hey, do we get paid off by move resist? Maybe.
The reveling throng demands its portion.
Punished by dodge though. 20 dodge. We have plus 10 accuracy. Kind of sucks. Just a 90 though. 90 on 20 for 70. Flagellant is very good. $70 stun resist. If we're at 150, maybe Steadman would be okay, but right now it doesn't feel okay.
Act now.
Don't mind removing that turn. He doesn't run Bellow. Huh. I'm feeling better about this fight all of a sudden. Can't guard 2 people at once. And counteracts his festering vapors by getting, or his heal by getting festering vapors out there. It's a 2 point. I have to do it twice. There's 1. Anything I want to see added in Darkest Dungeon 2? Well, just let me know what's in it in there already, and I'll tell you what I want added above and beyond what they've already done. I don't know if I have a way to stop this from getting focused right now. That one resisted. So pulling this unit out of position is scary. I agree, the opponent's comp is very tanky. It would be really nice to have a guard break right now, like an Abomination, which is in every other fucking comp run by every player on the ladder right now, or Shield Breaker. Still 1 pretty bad. Kind of an impossible situation right now. Can't keep the Vestal alive here. Have I tried? Yes. I've tried every comp you've thought of.
Well, it would appear the buffoon is flummoxed.
Moving all the people around the Jester, sure. The leper, rather. Well, that's kind of a weird one, though, because now, not only do I not get Death Door checked here, you can't reach me with anyone, so I just grab you. Oh, you only move back 1. Oh, haven't used you from this position before. You only move back 1. Should be the Spear Crusader, huh, chat? Angel lore. Alright, the Leper's Nightmare. So where did this go wrong? Just too much pull out of them? Stunning the wrong target? Like where did this go wrong for us? Daze is nice. It's okay, I guess.
Well struck.
It's actually really good. Well, no, he's healing for 9. It's not quite as good as it would be otherwise. Am I tired? Have I tried all AoEs? I've tried all. There's still things I'm interested in playing, but we've played with all of the characters now, and we've played with most of the skills of all of the characters. We tried all AoEs. We've tried a number of AoE builds, right? AoE dot builds. It's a really common one on the ladder right now.
The reveling throng demands its portion.
Amy should be AoE
As
there.
life ebbs, terrible vistas
Oh,
of
he's at 6
emptiness
points of
reveal
stack. Definitely should have been
themselves.
AoE. What is meta in this game? There's a couple units that are very, very, very
Such
meta.
a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Yeah, 100% needs to be Crusader here. Just better. Can heal from this position. So with that protection buff, I'm not in the least bit convinced that the Antiquarian dot does enough damage to it.
A decisive pummeling.
But it did. So now he's guarding it, I guess. Be really nice to have a guard ignore here, which we don't have. And this dodge, 15, 5, 20. Okay. Grape shot would be nice here. Doesn't this give me a chance to save my Vestal now? It's slow, but I was in a dead position and now I have a chance to get out, right? Guess the stun. Percentage of the time we resist the stun. Nice.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Okay.
A devastating blow.
Alright, well we can certainly be pulled again here. Or is she going to attempt it? We're still running move resist. 50% move resist is not a lot, but he has no plus move item, so it's just a straight 50-50 roll. Remember, it's a knockback. I don't really care if I get knocked back here. I do care if I get dazed. Neither of those things occurred. You only get a 2-point dot on us. Wait, I'm in stealth for just the end of the next round. I think this is actually a purge to put men-at-arms in the
The
back.
ground quakes.
Oh wait, you weren't guarded. I thought you were guarded. Oops. Thought I saw guard, but apparently it was Aegis. It's okay, I can AoE the Crusader right now, but it's not that turn. Need to resist this 50-50. Not
Perched
get
at
it.
the very precipice of oblivion.
It's kind of bad news.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Okay.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
It's not out of men-at-arms reach. The Retribution can hit there. So you can check it. You can actually check it twice with the Retribution and the Antiquarian. It's a very grindy way to kill someone. Like, what does he do versus actual stress comps with this comp? Just die?
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
We're post up now,
The mob
annoyingly.
rallies to the underdog.
And my Rejuvenate just came down. Okay. I think we lose this one, though. I think I need that Crusader in here. More flexible piece. Opponent is running a comp that loses to stress. Unless I see like huge amounts of stress healing on this Crusader, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed. Yeah. Pretty ideal. Did get stunned. I don't think we can win from here. Okay.
You deny the
Let's
rabble
get
their
the
sport
Crusader in.
and fuel their frustration.
Stress is stall breaker mechanic. The fight that you just saw never happens. There's never two comps that have no stress component at all to them and a shit ton of healing. It just doesn't ever happen. Because it doesn't work in this game at all. The way the PvP meta is like this. So Vestal, I kind of come back to how I feel about the Vestal before this. It doesn't really work in position 2 and doesn't really do anything the rest of the time. It's just like a worse piece than the Crusader. Alright. What are we running on the Crusader then? This is a very heavy amount of garbage too. This is gonna die to the stress comps, right?
The ringmaster demands.
Alright, I
a
think last one for
challenger.
me today, chat. Let's see how this goes. See how the Crusader feels. Are we gonna do anything different with our Antiquarian? What are the 4 skills we're running? What's the 4th skill on the Antiquarian? I've never cast that ability yet. We should dig it off our bar and do something else. Alright, I want to try a Feather Duster Antiquarian. Let's try it. Imagine yourself not running a Vessel in PvP first time you delved into it after doing PvE. No, you'd definitely try it for sure. Definitely not. Meta is just an overused word to the grave. I don't think so. I think there's a fair number of heavily played comps in this setup right now, which is the meta, right? And that is the Mark comp with the double Arbalest. And the stress, there's a series of stress comps with like one sequence different, right? It's like like 5 of these 6 or 4 of these 6, right? It's Abomination, Crusader, Houndmaster, Man-at-Arms, and what's the last 2 that go with that? It's like Antiquarian and one other, where it's just like it's a really, really similar stress comp. It's a little different. This is what we're running, or what we were running, kind of.
The advantage is yours.
All right, is he running move? He's running the same items on his leper that we are.
Unsheathe the
This is a
old
riposte
blade.
build, so he's double riposting. We have no way to get through guards. That kind of sucks. Do we just roll on this? We just roll on this. It's not a good percentage, but a percentage of the time we're going to hit him. 30% in fact. What's the Feather Duster? Oh, she brings a feather to combat. Pestering Vapors first.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
80-70 stun resist, position 1-2. What did we bring for abilities? Forgot to look at my ability bar.
Act now.
Maybe we're more of a stress comp. Dodge on the leper. Get out of here. Maybe we're more of a stress comp now that we have the Antiquarian and the Crusader. In which case, why are we running the fucking leper? Should just be the meta build instead. I didn't think I had the single target on this unit, just the stun. That's they running double riposte trinkets here. Better blight. Dude crits on every attack, it's fine. Rolling our 30% again. There we go. Double riposte up front. Excellent.
Act now.
Gotta have feather stab. I can hit anywhere except back rank. Okay. What is our damage range? 5 to 9. So it's low. 6 to 12. 5 to 9 is actually very low. How much damage is on it? 25%? Probably not enough.
Buffoon is flummoxed.
I guess it has horror that I should be thinking of too. And hurts. Weird. What other abilities do I have in there? Heal.
true test.
Alright, chance to kill the
Hold
leper.
fast or expire.
They can't hit position 3. You can duelist advance 3. Yes, take more damage. That will help. Can stab it too. Guess I just want the highest roll I can get before the guard. Doesn't have to be duelist advance. But I guess I'm, well, I'm happy with the death blow, of course, but I guess I'm happy putting the Crusader to 3 too. So we're gonna have to deal with this riposte guard garbage. I don't even know what happens. Do they double riposte when that happens?
Their resolve is broken. You have won.
Do we want different abilities on our Crusader? No, we don't. Crusader's got the best abilities. They both riposte at the same time, do they? I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels horrendously painful when I have a leper in position 1. I surrender. I'm done, chat. I'm done. I'm gotta be done, right? One more.
The rabble thrills to the spilling of blood.
Guess we're doing one more.
The advantage is yours.
Another leper. This is the same guy? Same guy.
The reveling throng demands its portion.
It's a mirror comp, except he's running riposte on the men-at-arms, riposte guard, and I'm running Crusader. Isn't this the guy who doesn't run Bellow, so he doesn't want to be in position 4? Percent. Okay. %. Well, not more. It's much more on the men-at-arms. But I don't mind the men-at-arms going back here. His men-at-arms doesn't like being in position 4. I'm happy with this in 2. Can't heal from here either. So he's gonna riposte in, and I'm gonna stun, I guess. Take the damage. Okay. Switching guard. No. Oh, he's gonna give me a chance to kill his dude. unexpected. So currently he's healing for 3. So what I do is I dot him first to make sure that the heal doesn't bring him off death's door. If he this puts him on death's door, the heal no longer brings him off death's door. And if he takes the Antiquarian next to put a bigger heal on this so that the heal will bring him off death's door, I get to roll on my killing unit. Wait, what? Did you resist it? You fucker. You resisted it randomly with 30% blight resist. Ouch. Maybe this should be the blight trinket. Fuck. Such a good plan for that. I mean, he still fucked it up though, right? By taking this guy first.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Because now we get a chance to kill it again. Even though he resisted the blight. I mean, I don't generally want to be using the blight. I don't know. Guess we can get hit back by this thing. Maybe that was too greedy attacking into that. Oh, well, him doing this way means he doesn't get the Death's Door check my Crusader, so that's fine. Protect me. Yeah, you get 10 dodge, sure.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Nice. It's going for the Hail Mary roll, sure. The 30%er. This thing didn't take the dot either, annoyingly.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Does use my finisher first, but I don't think I'm actually going to get to roll on that Antiquarian this turn, right? The heal will keep it out of that range. Alright, we can put it back to 0.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
He needs to guard, or I get to roll with the Crusader. Chose not to guard. Goes for that 30%er. Dude, but math, 330s. Shouldn't he 100% get it now? I don't understand. Yeah. Alright. Our turn. So I don't have any back rank AoE here. Maybe he'll attack into riposte. Do it, coward. Take cover. The guy is already guarding you. Oh no, take cover is the stealth.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Gives us double Death's Door protection. So even if he gets one of our guys to 0, we can still take actions. Am I going for a walk? Is it time to fly? Not today, scrub. What about you? What about you, sir?
The blood quickens.
Wouldn't it be awkward if that was your turn? 80%, 70% stun resist. Pretty fucking painful. just thinking about getting through the stealth. Wasn't thinking about the fact that I attacking into a guarded target.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Jesus, this poor guy. He doesn't need bad RNG. He's already having a rough go of it. Kind of feel bad about that.
The reveling throng demands its portion.
Is he out of stealth this turn? Yeah. But not unguarded anymore. I mean, my opponent's comp doesn't do stress, so I guess we can just stack up healing over time to deal with him. Double crit heal just for extra BM. Why is it always this way? Like, either one person is getting just absolutely drilled by RNG, or the other guy is. Oh, he wants it so badly. I wanted to, man. I'm with you. I hear you. Alright, Jesus, punishing him. Punishing him. Have we met someone less lucky than ourselves? Is this how it feels to be on the other side? Because it feels a little giddy, but a little bad. But lets the inner kind of sadist in you get a little bit of feeding. Oh no, take cover, gets him back in position. What will we do? We'll just crit him.
Teetering on the brink. Facing the abyss.
I mean, like, this is what happens to me like, every day. This is ridiculous. Is he gonna guard him now? Oh, poor guy. Baited. Now they're both on death's door, so now we get to AoE check them here.
Hold fast or expire. Well struck.
Dodge. On one of them, I think. Yeah, you have to grand dodge that. Don't do it to him? I'm not doing anything to him. I'm just rolling the dice. And for once, for the only time in my life, being luckier. For the first and only. It's just, this is gonna make the future screwing by RNG that much less pleasant. Wait, but what about the leper? Just fuck the leper?
Resolve is broken. You have won. A cacophony of bloodthirsty delight. Praise well earned.
Alright. I left leave dogs to die in tar pits. Like, that's like, I feel like I should know that reference, Nobu, but I don't. It's totally eluding me. I'm sure it happened. It sounds like me. It's in character. I don't remember. One game for fun without trinkets. How is that for fun? I left the puppy in the tar pit like 2 weeks ago. What puppy? What tar pit? It seems reasonable, but I don't remember it. Oh, Grifflin's right. Stupid puppy. Yeah, I did. All right, what's next? Are we done for today? We might be done for today. I don't know. I kind of love leopard comp. And I don't know. It doesn't feel very good. Some accuracy on anything in here. Is there accuracy and blade skill? Accuracy better than application percentage. Blade duration is nice. They don't cast it all that often. Chad, I don't know. I feel like this item is not correct here. Restoration duration is nice. What other attacks are considered melee by this character? None. Maybe? I don't know, chat. I'm kind of the luckiest guy alive right now. I feel like I should go buy a lottery ticket or dance in traffic or cross a bridge or any of those things that normally are beyond me in life. Maybe now is the time to capitalize. Maybe now is the time. What the hell? Oh, no, but you know how that would work. I'd put on a helmet and I'd lose just a little bit of vision from that. Just a little tiny bit, or a little bit of hearing or something. And the first thing that would happen is I get smacked from like the corner of my eye by a bus. That would happen. That would absolutely happen. Get to the next rank. These are all just traps to try to get me to play longer today. I think I'm at a good spot for today. All right, guys. I won't be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is D&D day offline with Jorbs and Kevin and Arvius. But I will be back Thursday. Just a heads up. This weekend I'm here. Next weekend I'm not. Next weekend I'm moving. So there will be a break in content for a couple days as I move. Sorry about that. Unavoidable. Hopefully for the better long term. But I'm done for today. Let me host a friend on the way out. And I will be back on Thursday. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching. I don't know if we're playing more of this or not come Thursday. I'm feeling close to like a wall here. Unless I find something different and interesting about this, I might want to move on to something different. But I'm not sure what that will be quite yet. I need to go look through the game spreadsheet that we have and see what's coming up next. Might be time for a new game. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Much love. And I will see you Thursday. Just looked who was streaming and then immediately forgot. Who is streaming? Anyone I know streaming? Yeah, let's go say hi to Ben Stark playing Magic the Gathering Drafts. And I will see you guys Thursday.